As you can see, I'm in some kind of freaking traffic blunder. But hey, it is what it is, and this is how we do. And we're getting through it. The cops. It must have been an accident or something up there, because it was like, going onesie twosies. Now we're doing a little bit better, but I hate to be this close to any other big truck like my own. That's just how it is. But we getting it done. We in here, and welcome in, welcome in. Good morning, good morning. Yeah, he's trying to run. Yeah, right lane ends. I knew he's trying to race me. That's why I said, let me just slow down and let him get in there. Freaking people, man. You know, freaking people. What's going on, Mike? Let me know if you hear me okay. You know the routine. Because as soon as I touch, yesterday, I got like a little mini boom on my earphones, and as soon as I move it one little bit, y'all can't hear me. If the volume is adjusted, it breaks up. It's always something. It's always something. So now everybody's in a rush at the crack of dawn, and then I'm driving through these Jersey barriers, so I got to take it easy. But of course, the other truckers ain't gonna take it easy. So I'm sitting here white knuckling, so I don't get nervous, and it's just a hot boo boo mess. But these are my last 2 days of working, which is so freaking stupid, but it is what it is. These are my last 2 days of working. Today and tomorrow, I'm dropping this load off. I'm getting another load. I was told that it's already ready, and it is what I got to do what I got to do. So this is one paycheck that I don't have to worry about. These are the things that you go through and have to deal with. But it's called being an adult. I don't like it, but I got to do it. I don't want to be an adult, but you got to be one. Um, but it is what it is. Um, I was listening in on another content creator, and it dawned on me. I was like, I realized that all of us, there's a whole lot of us that's got so much emotional trauma, and emotional um, damage in different kinds of different races, different ethnicities, different locations in the world. And I was like, wow, I feel you on that one. Wow, I understand you. I'm like, wow, I was like, wow, that's crazy that you've gone through, a certain similar situation. It's not always the same thing, but it's something dang near close. And it's good to see people rising up from the ashes of society. Like, I'm sorry, I'm not the one, and I apologize, and I wanted to come across any way wrong, because I'm sorry, I'm kind of vindictive. I was bullied when I was younger, but I'm not. After a while, I come out of it, and I get you behind back. You got a lot of people that were bullied when they were younger. I was reading on a Reddit story. I just was listening on a Reddit story on TikTok, where it said, you know, the woman said, my husband had an affair with my high school bully. I'm like, wow. I, I don't advocate violence, but both of them would have got hurt over that one. You know what I mean? Jesus. It's crazy. This early in the morning, but I'm addicted to those Reddits, man. I I think half of them are just someone writing a story, which is still cool. But some of them, if they're even close to being real, like oh my lord, you know, the 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 threads that I sit in. Hold on, Jesus, man. Sorry, guys. I'm trying not to hit the brick wall, and these other guys are blowing by me like it's no big deal. I don't get it. My gonads are not that big to be flying through a construction zone like some of these people be doing. I don't know. Like you said, what do I know? You know what I mean? uh, I was looking on my camera. It it says 4K on it, but it really ain't because you try to zoom in on something and it's nothing but a blur. But I was looking, and I'm not like going crazy with the water, and I got a remote watering in the back, and then I got a remote water in the front that's keeping whatever they're trying to keep it alive. But um, I'm talking. We talking about my lawn. Yeah, as usual, I'm gonna be all over the place. But the the sod in the back, it looks like it's reaching for the sun. So I'm hoping that's what's going on. I'm hoping that that's what is transpiring. Because I'm so cheap. I'm so cheap. But I'm going. I'm going back to. I'm gonna go back to putting more effort into because I gotta switch my lawn in the front back over to Zoysia. That's what it was originally Zoysia, and I didn't know it, and I messed it up. And you can't plant zoysia. It takes forever, and it's bits and pieces. You got to plug zoysia, and it. What I'm doing is working, but I want it to hurry up. You know what I'm saying? What I'm doing is working, but I want it to hurry up, and that's not feasible. It's not gonna work. But I want it to hurry up. I know I ain't got no daggone sense, but that's one of the things that I was just thinking about this morning. Also thinking about, oh, I just happened to catch it with Miss T with the T. She was talking about uh coming to Buckhead. I'm pretty sure there's Buckhead, Atlanta, for a meet and greet, and I want to go. And I did the right thing. You guys would be proud of me. Before I did anything, I asked permission not to go by myself. I said to my wife, honey, I want to go. I said, can we go to a meet and greet, a YouTube meet and greet? And she said, yeah. She said it real quick, yeah. And because she knows this is what I enjoy or whatever, and I'll be recovering anyway. Can we go to a YouTube meet and greet? And um, you know, she says, well, who are these people? I said, these are the folks that are in the circle that I deal with. And they're mostly like homesteaders and stuff like that, which is mostly a lot of folks are, and people that do plants and I find enjoyment in learning more about, those things. And but I'm going to mention there's certain ways that you actually, even though yes, we talk on YouTube, we deal on YouTube, but this don't. There is prerequisites to coming up to me with my wife, and I have not done nothing disrespectful when she's not around. Y'all, everybody knows that. But there's a way that you should approach me when, on these. That's why I don't go to them, because I'm, nervous the way she is. But if you come to her first, because y'all know, most y'all don't know my name. My name is Darren. But you know me by Can't Stop. Don't come to me first. Introduce yourself to my wife first. And when you do that, and you show that respect, I'm gonna have a good time. I believe I'm gonna have a good time. And I learned that when I went to my best friend's wedding, and because his sister I've known for over 50 years, but she's also a woman. And her name is Andrea. I said, hey, do me a favor. Even though you're like a sister to me, do not come straight to me. Go straight to my wife and introduce yourself. And when she did that, we took pictures together. We had a ball, and I was not in no trouble, because I don't, you guys know I talk about my wife. I'm very happy. I'm very much in love. I'm very appreciative. But you got to watch the politics, because I do one thing wrong. One thing is said wrong. One person addresses, but think I'm going to be. No, I don't want to do all that. I just want to have fun doing YouTube. I just want to do. So do me a favor. If y'all see, if what Miss T with the T says is in Buckhead, and because I want to go if there is one. If there ain't, disregard this whole conversation. But if you guys see me, introduce yourself to my wife first. That's all I ask. So, I don't want to be in no trouble. I just want to have fun. I just want to be me and do me, enjoy me. I'm just saying. You're whooped, and you're this, and you're a sip. Yep. I need to be happy at home. I ain't got time for this. So do me a favor. Help me out here. Help me out here. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. I don't want to be in no trouble. Oh boy. See, they forever doing construction up here. It's freaking 5 something in the morning, and this is packed. This usually is not packed, but I mean, it is what it is. It, what I'm saying. It is what it is. It's stupid, but um. Oh, I don't think I threw that chicken. Is that chicken still? Yes, it is. Daggone it. Let me get that. As soon as I hit a bump, I had some roasted chicken from Walmart, and it should have went bad, but my refrigerator, the bottom part of the refrigerator, is a freezer, so it froze up. You know, it was frozen. Hey, good morning, Associate Minister. I know I said hey to Mike. It was frozen, so I let it thaw out and ripped off I don't have a knife in here right now. I haven't been putting stuff back in here because I'm literally when I come back tomorrow, I'm gonna be moving out of this truck. But I put all of that in the air fryer and had me some chicken last night. So that was that was awesome. But but we got I got a few days. I'm gonna be got a few days to get some of this. I can't be doing none of the nurse. Geez, sorry guys. The nurse informed me I can't like 7 days before. Can't be doing none of my vitamins and all that stuff that I've been taking because it could interrupt this operation. So I can't be doing none of that. So I forgot I gotta send the nurse a message and ask about my blood pressure medicine. But I think it kind of got misdiagnosed. I went right after I went for one. Um, oh, I went for one thing. The pre-examination, they drew blood, and I think after they drew blood, it caused my blood pressure to go through the skyrocket. So I went and tried to get a DOT card and I paid for it myself and I got a 90-day, which the reason I did that because instead of me flipping out on my company because they lacking, um, I got another 90-day card, went through the whole process and went to the Department of Motor Vehicles and put it in so that I don't have to worry because if something goes down, after the operation, I can't get another DOT card. I got to go through the whole process of getting a new license. I got to go through the license examination and everything. I ain't got time for all that. So what I did was I got another 90-day extension. So November, when I should be almost healed, I can go get another DOT exam, get a year, and then I'm good. Or if something happens, I got 90 days after November 11th. Do you see what I'm saying? So I got another 3 more months to get whatever needs to be rectified. So that's one stress level out of my situation and my thing. Because like I said, this mess is getting overwhelming to me, and I don't like to be overwhelmed. I already know it. Like I've been getting emotional the last few days. But Friday, no more vitamins, no more magnesium, no more nothing till after I come back home. Um, I might do an early morning live next Friday before I take off. I don't know. I might midday something. Y'all look. I'm so sorry for me sitting in the bed in the hospital bed. You got to make for content. Got to make for content. But hopefully, everything gonna be all right. Because like I said, it's just gonna be a robotic. It's gonna be mainly robotic surgery. So it is what it is. But I'm just, and then I'll be calling around and make sure because I've been getting this fax to me, this email to me, and then I've been getting the doctors and the job filling stuff out. So hopefully I sent everything to the right people, and that stuff's going. is getting taken care of. And we're just gonna we'll keep our eye on that, and then from there, just keep going. But let's see here. Let's also. I'm low key hating on some of these YouTube slash TikTok videos where they're showing these carnival folks partying they behind off, and I'm just trying to figure out what boat were they on. You know what I'm saying? And one of them said that looks like whatever, and I'm gonna start looking at these boats because they were having a good old time. The sail away party. One of the things when you go on a cruise, when the boat leaves the dock, they have what's called a sail away party, and Carnival's well known for that. But lately we've gotten the straight up mediocre sail away parties. It's like and they were all the same. So the cruise directors, like, they were like reading off of a whatever, and they're all and it's nothing against people from other countries, but they suck as cruise directors. They suck. And there's one that everybody loves, and I'm sorry, they suck. And it's the same mediocre stuff. I want to party. I want to dance. I can barely dance, but I want to get out there and have a good time. I ain't got no beat, and I just want to dance, and I like watching Norma what she does because she loves the sail away parties. She's got to be in the middle doing the wobble baby, wobble baby, wobble baby, wobble, and but the last 3 cruises we did on Carnival was mediocre, mundane, and just straight stupid. But I'm seeing on these other ones, these folks have just been having a ball, and I'm like low key hating. So, and with the next boat we're going on is the Oasis. I'm wondering, Royal's not known for partying or whatever. They're just known for other things, I guess. We're going to try it out, but I want to see what the difference is going to be. And also, I want to try a Virgin Voyages. Also, I think that'd be fun because I mean nothing personal against you and your kids. I done my job. My son is in his 30s. I'm sick of being with all these kids all over the daggone place, whipping and running. I would prefer a bunch of adults. I mean, we act like kids anyway, because I think it's just very inappropriate for certain things. When you have an adult in a hot tub and a kid comes jumping in there, that's disgusting to me. And if I'm in a hot tub and a kid comes jumping in there, I'm getting out. I'm getting out because the father in me, I don't want nobody thinking I'm a pervert. No one thinking that I'm this, that, or the other. No, I'm getting out. It's just like on the last cruise. Yeah, it was the last cruise, the one we went on in June. There was a little baby in the elevator. And I literally, the kid looked at me. Wasn't a teen. This wasn't a tween. This was a little baby. And I'm like, where the hell is your parents? Where the heck is your parents? And I didn't say nothing. I jumped out that elevator so quick. You know what I'm saying? Because I'd have got attacked and blamed and everything else. Even though there's cameras in the elevator. And then there was another time, I guess I'm super parent. There was another time I was I'm always in near the cafeteria. It's called the marketplace, where the buffet or whatever. And there's a kid just standing there crying for 5 minutes, 5 freaking minutes. And then the employees have started going hovering around and looking for the parents, saying whose kid is it? And then another 5 minutes later, the mother come walking up and grabs the kid. It took you 10 minutes to figure out your kid was gone. You got to be pathetic. And that's what happens, man. When these adults, they get on these cruise ships, them kids go running one way, and the adults go running some way. Oh, they can't go far. They'll be on this ship somewhere. Really, really, boy. I'm just saying. But I'm even though it's only August, and I was just on a cruise in June. I'm going through withdrawal. I'm literally going through withdrawal. I want to go away. I need. Well, I am going to get a vacation, but I'm gonna be sitting around the house, and I got to figure out what I'm gonna be doing, sitting around the house. I'm just saying, sitting around the house, But that's all right. We'll figure something out, because I'm gonna be sitting around the house. Oh boy. Let's see. I wish I could. Let's see. I know there's some knowledge, so I'll just post it. I gotta see what you're saying, but I just post it. you know, yeah. But okay, dude. I'm doing I'm doing 50, and I'm coming up on you, so that's showing you going slow. Let's see. Let's see what we can do here. Passing you, Mister Extra 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 Lease, whatever the heck that is. I think I need me another. I think I need me another cup of this mushroom coffee. I should be a spokesperson for mushroom coffee. Take the mushroom coffee. Your enjoyment in the bathroom your time in the bathroom will be well worth it. You know what? When in doubt, I'm going in. This is a scale house. They didn't tell me. It didn't say that the scale house was closed, but when in doubt, I don't remember looking and seeing if it said scale house is closed or open or what. So I'll just when in doubt. See, because as a trucker, you gotta come in the scale house in every state, so they made way that they know that your weight on your every tire has to have a certain weight on it. If it's over, then you get in trouble. So you don't want to just miss the scare house. but but I forgot to look and said if it was open or not. I it's sorry, it's early in the morning. Shoot. But I got I guess it was a joke. I did a video that the guy company wanted to it's either that or it takes time for them to get back and respond to their emails. I had a company that asked me to review their robot lawnmower, and I'm like, okay, where's it at? Give it up. Let's do this. I ain't heard back from them, so I'll leave it at that. I haven't heard back from them. So as soon as I hear back from them, I'm with it. I'm with it. That's if you gonna give me um, $1,000 more to review, okay. We gonna go. We gonna actually do a real video. I'm gonna be laying down on the ground, rolling while it's those. We gonna get some good shots. We ain't just gonna be half behind doing it. You know what I mean? And then I got another company that emailed me. It's like, okay, why y'all playing? Why you bugging me if you ain't returning the if you're not answering the emails. Another company was, it's a battery powered air gun, to inflate your tires and stuff like that. Okay, I could always use that for my lawnmowers. Actually, my John Deere, I need to pump the tires up. But y'all playing. Why contact me and talk about you want me to check out some tools and equipment, you know, some tools and equipment, and then you don't answer back. What's up with that? Like, hey man, don't be playing with my emotions. Don't be playing with my emotions. I'm just saying. Uh, we gonna go till the battery get low, cause the bottom of my phone I can't charge it. I don't know why. I gotta put on. This is a hot mess. But hey, look at the bright side. What 9 years, almost 10 years ago, I had a Boost mobile phone that only worked in specific areas. It was prepaid. So you gotta look at the good parts and the bad. It all comes together. It all comes together, brothers and sisters. Oh man, the stuff that I've been through, and when I think about it, and I was thinking about it yesterday. Sometimes we get so spoiled that we think we could go back to our past and our past life. I'm like, I would never in my right mind think about turning back and going the other way. Because turning back and going the other way, there's so much. Um, Good morning, Willis. How you doing? Turning back and going the other way. Prime example. Turning back and going the other way means gaining weight and being 300 plus, having more multiple problems. See, here's the thing. I didn't even know I had a hernia until I lost all this weight. The fat was covering up the hole in my abdomen. Isn't that crazy? These are the things they don't tell you when you're on this weight loss journey. When you're on this weight loss journey, living unhealthy actually covers up other problems. I had a hernia in my stomach and in my, so when the fat started going down, I'm seeing bulges and stuff looking like alien, like in that movie with something's like trying to come out of my stomach. Isn't that crazy? And but when I started realizing I wasn't depressed, I'm like, well, why is all this happening? But no, it was always there. Just the fat was covering it up. So the more weight I lose, I'm like, okay, what else is this covering up? What else is what else is wrong with me? You know what I mean? What else? So that's I'm on high alert trying to figure out what's next. What else I got to worry about? But I count it all a blessing because I'm alive. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do like a series on maybe walking and there's because I got really bad flat feet. They have an extra like a stretching exercise that you do for 4 minutes that actually stretches the plantar whatever in your feet. I the name is plantar fasciitis, I think. That's the problem. I don't know what it's the pieces in the tendons or something in your feet that you stretch out to a certain um, so it doesn't your feet don't hurt. You're not walking sideways or whatever. And there's actually a park that my wife goes to a lot. I'm gonna start going there because like literally on the way home there's I could pick up and buy dirt, topsoil. There's a park over there that literally you're not walking on asphalt. It looks like asphalt, but it's not. It's actually we used a ground up tire rubber for tires. So walking on it actually feels so much pleasant. I mean, it ain't like you ain't bouncy, but walking on it is so much pleasant than walking on regular asphalt path or a regular concrete walkway. So I think I'm gonna be going there, and then there's another place on the other side of Georgia. I'm gonna do that once or twice. Where what it is it's a park, but it's the trail. I did a video on it once, and I was so out of breath. But it's a park, but you're walking through the woods, and that's what I'm gonna do it during the day. And to stay on the path, you have to look for it's certain colors spray painted on the trees. It's the craziest thing. And I think I'm gonna do one over there and do a video about it. Because we have to have this content because I am a content creator. But it's gonna give me something more than just the woe is me. I'll get depressed, and I'm also gonna ask my wife. Um, I stopped seeing the commercials, but she's got this. She don't use it. Brand new mirror. In other words, it's like having wellness or frugal mama on the internet looking at you through the mirror and guiding you doing your exercises. And that's what it is. It's called the mirror. And I think I've been wanting to do a video with that, and change the music, and dub it with YouTube music and talk over it and explain what was going on and what am I doing and so forth. I think that would be hilarious because I got no beat and I get so uncoordinated, real quick, real quick. But hey, it is what it is. Why is all these slow behind trucks? What's the matter, man? Sorry, guys. I don't know if y'all can see them up there. They're all in a cluster. Where the super truck is at? They usually blow by everybody. But they, oh boy. Yeah, we're heading over to Sam's Club. This is actually kind of sort of my favorite spot because I figured, and I love backing into the docks on the other side. It's a whole lot easier. The ones in the front a little bit harder. Um, but you get into a it took them 8 years. Freaking, I've been with this company 8 years, man. And I didn't even get a thank you. I ain't got nothing. I'm like, and if they ever decide to give it to me, I'm just gonna look at them like, it's too late. It's too late. Y'all suck. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. Um, what else is going on? Um, I gotta go up on the roof. Gotta clean the gutters out in the back. I'm gonna do that when I come home, either tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, because I ain't gonna be able to do it next week. And I got a tree branch that fell on the top, the tippity top roof. I gotta get that over there and get the one off there on the other side. It's never ending. It's never ending, when you're a homeowner. But um, it is it's very satisfying, I guess. Like I have a group of hydrangeas. Two of them I bought. No, four total I bought that were in really tip-top condition. The rest were half dead, and I put them all in a cluster near the front door, and they've been coming and going for the last couple of years. Man, I love those. I love those plants. Um, I used to get them out of Chicago. When I had loads over there, I used to get them out of Chicago, and I missed that because I would park at the truck stop and then walk over to Menards. I could get them at Menards, or Menards is like a Walmart, but it's got a few better things in it than just a regular Walmart. And that, and what was the other place? Oh, yeah, there's a Walmart. No, it was a Lowe's. That's where I would get it. And they had this really good hydrangeas there. And I'd pick up, some there that were on their last leg, and then feed, give them a little TLC, and they'd be very thankful. Oh, thank you for watering me. Thank you for giving me a chance to live. That's why I find fun. That's why I'm having fun with these different types of grass. And I've been doing that. It's like the survival of the fittest on my lawn. So now it's the survival of the fittest over this sod. But the centipede and the Bermuda and the zoysia, but it covered a good area, so I'm very happy with it. So we'll see, we'll see. I'm pretty sure I could see something happening on the cameras, but I wish I could see more. But I'm gonna be home in 2 days, so that'll be alright. But the wife had mentioned, hey, your show's looking a little bare. I said, yeah, I've been, gotta watch my money. I can't be buying everything and doing. See, I used to go to certain places and pick up certain types of grass seed. I've used that all up because I'm not in the north anymore. Because I buy northern grass seed. What I was doing, because that's the only way I get good green grass, is mid-September start overseeding with northern grass seed. And man, by November, man, I'd have the greenest lawn known to man. But and I'm gonna start doing it again. But I'm gonna continue to plug so that my zoysia plugs will, because they're working. They just need some time to spread out. They're working. That's the main thing. They're working. I just need some time for them to spread the heck out. As soon as I get them to spread out, then that's gonna be the next level of this. The next opportunity, the next you name it. But the other thing, yes, I'm all over the place, so you know, y'all will deal with it. The other thing is my YouTube studios. I don't know about you guys, but I check my YouTube studios at least 3 or 4 times a day. Why? Because I'm trying to get over the hump. I am literally almost at 300 hours. And to get past that hump will be a pinnacle point in this journey that I've been going on, this journey that I have been embarked on YouTube. But I have to watch. I have to watch my mouth because you guys, I'm from New York. Even though it's been 20, actually dang near 30 years. But once you're from New York, I throw f bombs around like it's regular conversation. You're so disrespectful. The world's disrespectful, guys. Give me a break. Oh, your tone. I got into with my tone. What do you mean my tone? You don't even know me. I was told my tone. See, you assume stuff. When I'm pissed, when I'm really mad, you'll know. I promise you. And they say, well, if you need to give me a signal. Trust me, when I'm mad, you will really know. When I want to be disrespectful, you will really know. I promise you. When I want to be disrespectful, you gonna know. There'll be no mistaking the disrespect. There will not be a misunderstanding. I promise you that. Oh man, I don't know why I got cotton mouth. Probably because I want to throw some f bombs around. F bomb, f bomb. you know, that's a lot of times why instead of me assuming something, I don't assume no more. I just sit back and listen and say, wait a minute. is this person really a DICK, or are they just plain up hurting? A lot of us are hurting. I was looking at there's a brother. He has a podcast, and he's talking about relationships. And he's talking about the effed up things that women do. But and he was on there, and I'm telling you, I'm not at that level. Y'all better than me. He was on there, and the lady would not stop. And he said, "Well, you need to leave." He said, "I'm not going nowhere." And he said, "Well, so and so, call the cops." And he didn't get up and grab her and force her to leave. No, he said, "Call the cops." And she got up and threw water in his face. He said, "You got that?" He said, "You got that on video?" Yep, yep, yep. And because it's probably not the first time, definitely won't be the last. But the guy uses logic when he's talking, and you're not gonna talk over me. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. I'm blah 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 blah. When you do that, you're not gonna. And when somebody's trying to explain something, you want to over talk them, and you wonder why you're alone. You can't handle me. I need a man that can handle me. What are you, a chimpanzee? What are you, an alligator? What are you? That you need someone to handle you. It's called mutual respect. Even though we always talk about this word submission, submit, it is the process of saying, yes, I submit to you, but guess what? I'm not gonna do nothing. I'm not gonna do nothing in my marriage without approval from you, other than try to buy a lawnmower. Because you're a part of my life. You're the love of my life. I need approval. Sorry, I need approval, especially some important stuff. I need approval. I'm just saying. But it is what it is. What else is going on? What else is going on in the world? Um, y'all see what they going through over there in England? That all the Caucasians are confronting, and they're rioting, and they're doing all of this stuff because the white people are blaming. They're blaming the black folks, the black Brits, and the black Indians, and the black and the Muslims. They blame this how white folks do. They're blaming everybody for their problems, and all of these people are citizens. All of these people are citizens. See, it's that lack of melanin in them that we even you got melanin, we lose our mind in other ways, but it's that lack of melanin in them, and then you got the black Brits. Oh, you've got no culture. You don't know where you came from. Of course not, because we can trace it all the way back to slavery. Oh, we know where we came from. Came from Africa. Yeah, because half the tribes on Africa sold us. They sold us to be slaves. But y'all don't say that. Y'all sold us for a couple of blankets and some bamboo shoots or something. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. Oh, black folks ain't got no culture. Y'all do this and y'all do that. And then you got folks that, and you come from Africa, think you better than us. Oh, don't, they're lazy. They this, they that. No, you're listening to the establishment that's telling folks lazy. How am I lazy? Y'all see these videos? I'm up at the crack of dawn driving. I'm up at the crack of dawn trying to get to the next load, trying to get to the next load, trying to get to the next load. Who lazy? Ain't nobody lazy. We just a product of our environment. If you grow up in a criminal environment, guess what? It's going to eventually rub off on you. If you grow up around thugs, eventually you're going to at least sound like one. Half the people that are in gangs, they join the gangs so they can survive. Who you rolling with? Blood, Crips, and all that stuff. They survive because if you're not in the gang, you're gonna get beat up, robbed, and everything else. It's freaking crazy. You join these things to survive, and they originally didn't start out like that. Do your homework. It originally didn't start out like that. I tell the story about me walking around, south of Los Angeles with a red shirt and a blue bandana. I must have been a laughing stock. They're like, look at this fool. Look at this nut job. And I told a dock worker about it. He laughed. He said, "Nah, you've been, this Crip territory." I'm like, Lord, the Reds would have got you, but they would have just laughed and they would have knew. They would have known. They would have known. But you talk down about us, even the Brits. But you come over here. No, keep that same energy. Keep it behind at home. Keep that same energy. You see what I'm saying? Keep that same energy. I would love to go to Africa, but the stories that I hear, you know, there's good, bad, and ugly. I would love to go to Africa, but I'm going to treat people with respect. Even when I was in Jamaica, because I've grown up around a lot of Jamaican and know a lot of Jamaicans. I was happy to be in Jamaica, and I couldn't wait to taste Jamaican food. It wasn't that. It was the sauce made everything, but I was savoring the moment of actually being being in Jamaica. I wasn't thinking I was better than anybody. I was being protective of my son and my wife and my sister, but I was more of um, being in the moment, being being somewhere. Cause trust me, when I want to get something, I'm coming to look for it, and that's what I got. I said, all I want is to, hey, give me some jerk chicken, and boy, it was roasted chicken, but when you put in that jerk sauce, oh my God, it was delicious. It was off the chain, and I really enjoyed the time. Man, the morning is going quick, guys. Mumble. I should, I gotta come up mumble Mondays or mumble. Okay. We got an hour to the fuel stop. I don't know why. I don't know why. I think I'm on water pills. I got a craving for popcorn. It might be the salt. It really might be. It might be the salt. I gotta watch that. Gotta watch it. I'm gonna check my blood pressure today. See how we're looking because I've been um, see what the doctor, trying to get myself back in the swing of things. But I was just thinking about it. Once the night before I go and get operated on, I got to wash all the covers, and then I got to they got packages and stuff. I gotta wipe myself down, and then in the morning, I don't take a shower, but you wipe yourself down in the quadrants that they tell you to do, and be prepared. That's gonna be crazy, man. That's gonna be really crazy. But I counted on a blessing. You know, I'm a little nervous, but you know, it is what it is. What am I saying? A little nervous. I'm scared to death. Captain, Captain Chickenhead. How and that's the thing. Would you? How would you feel? 'Cause I know a lot of y'all are homesteaders. Does any of you guys, anyone that comes in on the remix, have roosters? Because there's a rooster. It's not in our neighborhood, but I can hear him. He's got to be on the next street over, not behind me, but in front of my home. He's got to be somewhere on the next street, cause I can hear his behind. So if I can hear you 2 streets over, you got to be loud. Uh. You got to be loud, bro. I don't know how I could. I don't know if I could deal with that. The coconut. There was there's a video. This Jamaican dude. He's saying in patois, and what he's saying is this stupid rooster comes in my yard every morning at certain time and cockatoo it, and he threw a he threw a chair at the rooster, and he cussing him out in patois. And I just laugh myself silly. That's why I love going to Urban Chronicles, Urban Garden Chronicles, her channel, 'cause when she get pissed, that Jamaican, that patois come out, and I just be livid. I remember it was sometime um at least 5 or 6 months ago. I was stuck in Katy, Texas, and I was walking around. I was just having to listen. I was having to listen to the conversation that she's doing a live, and she was going on a rant, and I was in tears, and she was going on a rant about other content creators that were getting mad because no one was coming to their channel. And she said, and I love bringing up the sun. She said, but you are boring. That's why nobody's coming to you. Have something that somebody resonates with. You can't be boring and then get mad that no one comes to your channel. But she was ranting, and her Jamaican accent was just full blown. She was full. It was full tilt boogie time, and she was going off. And then she said, and then y'all stab each other in the back, and then she was just being straight up honest, and I was all for the tea. I was all for the tea. And then from that point on, I was locked in. I was locked in to checking out this woman's channel every Saturday. I was locked in because I was walking around, and I was walking into different places looking, and I remember because over there, Katie, they had um, they have nurseries and stuff like that. And see, certain cities and states, they have nurseries. They don't just have like you don't just go to Home Depot. You don't just go to Home Depot. So I was all I was all for the tea, and I loved it ever since. But blessings to Urban because life is going great. She ain't get mad lately. I'm like, okay, somebody did piss her off, so I can be enjoying the conversation. But she's just have. Then I don't wish nothing bad. So blessings to you, my sister, and just keep going with it. But boy, that mess had me cracking up because that's true too. In the early stages of being in YouTube, I've run across some foul people, but nothing. One did to me. That's why they got blocked. But the other ones were to other folks on these YouTube streets, and they they came correct. They came correct, and the other folks messed it up for themselves. So I try to lately I just been keeping to myself and, just trying to have a conversation, try to keep from mumbling, trying to do the right thing and be positive, and be positive, stay positive. Um, there's nothing wrong with um, having the conversations, but just try to be positive about it. That's probably why a lot of times, good morning, Ken. A lot of times when if I have a conversation, somebody pissed me off, or something pissed me off. I'm good, good now, but you know, eventually we're gonna have different conversations. Eventually I'm gonna have to do my homework, because I want to start talking more about lawn care. I was looking and this well-known lawn care guy, and he was explaining a whole lot more about. He's in North Georgia. He was explaining a whole lot more about lawn care, and I need to. I need to start focusing back on that part of it, that part of my YouTube adventures because I want my lawn to be a whole lot better than it is, and we're gonna start working on that. We're gonna start working on that and get back in it. But it's got to be light work stuff. I can't be going crazy. I can't be um doing what I used to do because again, I need this stuff to heal up right. Oh man. Well, the sun's coming up and I'm waking up. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. They said there's another tropical storm coming through. Good morning, Mr. Wilkins. I can actually see. I can see it. Says good morning, Kansas. um, but I'll actually be. I mentioned it earlier. Miss T was talking about doing a. I think. Don't quote me on this. So if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. About doing a meetup in Buckhead. Buckhead sound like me, Buckhead, Georgia. And I'm hoping because I asked the wife and got an okay to participate, to go. And I asked, would you like to come? Can we? I said, can we go? Hey, Odom. Hey, hey. I start noticing, my peach tree is trying, because a lot of the branches got destroyed. Three of my apples got decimated. Two of my apple trees are holding on, and the two peach trees are holding on. They're working on it. But I seen like a off branch lower than where the damage is come out. I'm so happy for that. Um, I had peach trees last, this summer, but peaches, but they were really small, but they were actually good. But they had that green, they had some like kind of a green fungus. So if you could let me know what that might be, um, I'm really enjoying them. But I gotta work on the area around it, and come up with a better solution to make it look better, be better. You know what I mean? I haven't seen that AI camera lately. It might be on 90. We on 85 right now. They might be on Interstate 95. I haven't seen that camera lately, but they move it around from all over the state. But I'm gonna start doing live videos on TikTok. I don't know when. I wish I could do like a simultaneous um, YouTube and TikTok, but I don't think you can. But the reason I got, I don't know what happened, but I was talking about the AI camera in Atlanta, and man, I blew up. And I went from 100 subscribers to 1,000 subscribers in under like a week or two. And that comes with all the oh, look at me, I'm a big booty, whatever. And I'm like, really? You know what? Oh, that's what it is. Okay. Yeah, it was. Hey, it was coming out of the fruit. Yeah. Is there like a spray or something that you could, if you can leave me a comment so I could spot it? Is there a spray or something that I could spray on it, and when to spray it? Do you spray it now, or wait till next year, or wait till the tree goes dormant when the leaves are off? I mean, the whole 9 yards. I want to learn that, because I, you know, the tree had bit the dust. My neighbor's trees are falling apart. They literally snapped in two and just fell in my yard, and they didn't say. I know it's not their responsibility once it falls in, but just say something. Say, hey, I'm sorry it fell in the yard, but legally it's your problem. But I'm like, okay. But everybody like, oh, you need to tell them, legally it's my problem once it falls in my yard. So me. I was like, man, I got three chainsaws. Which one? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. And then one of them broke. I got to take it. I'm gonna put it in the shop. Have somebody else deal with it. Have them get it going again. And but I'm forever looking for tools and whatnot. So definitely going to enjoy that. But that's just a part of like y'all always women always say, oh, a real man does this, a real man. Now you know what a real man do? A real man goes to Home Depot and buys a tool that he know he don't need, but goes and gets it anyway. How about that? That's a real man. You wanna know what a real man is? A real man gets a toolbox and fills it up with tools, knowing he don't know what the heck he doing. No, he don't know how to use them tools. That's a real man. A real man fakes it till he makes it. I've fixed stuff and had to go back and refix it and do it right. I've done stuff half-assed and go back and fix it. That's what a real man does. That's what a real man does. Oh, Jesus. A real man, when 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 he's instructed to put something together from the big box stores, a real man always has 5 or 6 nuts and bolts and screws left over. A real man don't help no woman at Home Depot cause she independent. A real man, excuse me, can you? No. You need to go ask one of them people that with the orange vest on. Leave me alone. A real man says, "Nah, we don't need to take that to the repair shop. I'll look at a home thing. I'll look at a YouTube video. I'll fix it." That's a real man. A real man to cover up his mistakes when he's repairing something, and then ask one of his buddies, "Can he come over and help him do it right?" And then when it's done right, he'll take credit for it. Hey, Fisher Jamie, see, this is what a real man do. A real man will always have a Home Depot credit card, a Lowe's credit card, a Tractor Supply credit card, and what's that other tool store? That's what a real man. Actually, I got 2 Home Depot credit cards. Oh, Jesus. And they always extended my credit, man. Hey, stop giving me more. That's like crack. That's like crack to me. Leave me alone with that mess. Leave me alone with that mess, man. Oh, man. Oh, shoot. Yeah. Oh, man. I needed that laugh. Good morning, Fisher Jamie. How you doing? Uh, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button on your way in or your way out to say, "Listen, this fool done lost his mind." Harbor Freight, yes! I got a Harbor Freight credit card too. Oh man, I kind of exasperated my hernia. Harbor Freight. I bought something out there. Shouldn't have lifted. I should have, but hey, it is what it is. Oh man, that's a real man, a real man. A real man think he can paint. I think he can paint everything. It just cover it up and make it worse. Oh man, I remember I got lit. I was in the bathroom. I just kept on painting and painting, then mess it up and paint over it, mess it up, paint over it. It looked like that. You know when you at an old house, the old house is so thick, and it just even the drop dries up. The it's so thick that it drop. The drip is kind of like a little bulge in the paint. Jesus. Yep, that's real man. Jesus. Uh, oh God. Oh man. Now I got the hiccups. Oh boy. Everybody saying hello. Hey, everybody. Howdy. but but what y'all think about that? The rioting in Britain? They just going through what we've been going through for hundreds of years. Oh man. Oh goodness. Now I'm mellow. This is the second day of giggles. I got to keep the giggles going because I'm gonna be really upset next week. The closer I get to this daggone whatever. Oh Lord Jesus, Jesus, take the wheel. I don't need to be singing that song. The wheel, someone actually grabs it. Y'all gonna be scared. Ah! Start screaming. You're like, wait a minute, you told me to take the wheel. No, I didn't mean it like that. Have you guys ever seen? Have you ever seen a ghost? I remember one time I woke up out of a dead sleep. I woke up out of a dead sleep, and something was hovering over me, and I thought it was I. This was a teenager. I thought it was. I thought it was like a human being. I reached for it, and it took off, and it ran through my bedroom door, and I ran into the door. Boy, that scared me so bad. I ain't sleep. I ain't sleep for a week. I slept, but I'm just saying I was scared to death. And my first house, I didn't know, but I started to do some homework and walk around. That area, there was a big Confederate battle over there. I used to live in Dallas, Georgia, um, in Paulding County, and I remember, we was in a brand new house, but I started feeling uneasy every time I would come home. The hairs on the back of my neck would rise up, and then something just said, what? There's a spirit here. And I remember I even spray painted in the garage. I crossed. I was, where there was like uh uh you know not just a regular wall, but just wood. I would paint a cross there and anoint. I was anointing the doors with oil, and I literally had a conversation. I sat down in the dark and I said, I don't know who you are or what you are, but sir, ma'am, or whatever you are, I just moved here. I just signed. I just signed the papers on for the mortgage. I can't afford to leave here. Could you please go? I said, could you please go? Could you please move on to the next plane? Because I can't go nowhere. If you want me to go, I can't go nowhere. Please go. You know, and I remember feeling, a sense of departure because I didn't feel that presence anymore, and I was like, wow. But there's other evil things, like my ex-wife or whatever after that. But I'm just saying, you know, that's why I believe there's something there's something beyond the veil of our existence that we don't realize is there. There's something out there, and there's something guiding all of us, every day, and things like that. Yeah, there's something out there. I ain't talking no mess, because look, you want to piss one of them buggers off, man. They're making life miserable. I ain't trying to be miserable. You know what I'm saying? They even have one. It was on TikTok that there's like a paranormal pickup truck on a certain road. I think it's somewhere in Tennessee, on a back road, that this white pickup truck is known to be seen. And the guy had a dash cam and watching. I'm like, oh no, oh heck to the no, 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 no. But I've had many a dark nights in the truck. I remember one time I was somewhere in Colorado, in the mountains in Colorado, not on main 80 or 70, but it's somewhere south of there. And I slept, and all you could see was just the moonlight. And I heard a howl from something, and that mess scared the bejesus out of me. I was like, what the? I was like, oh no. I was like, oh heck no. I was like, oh heck no. And I remember there's been some times, and there's one of the videos I got a picture of it, and I had to park on the side of the road because I ran out of hours. I woke up. Turns out I was on the south bend of the Grand Canyon. I didn't even know it, but I was so scared because I didn't want somebody come rob me in the middle of the night. I was so scared. I ran out um, and locked the back door, so no, they couldn't break in. And if I see a cougar or whatever, I'm gonna scream. Ah! And there's so many dangers out here. You find it like in the West, and you'll see signs in the rest area. Don't bring your dog out here to go to the bathroom. It might be rattlesnakes. It's all kind of stuff out here. And okay, we about to drive up into a storm. It's gonna be raining up here. Okay, we ain't got too far to go, and we about to say bye bye, bye 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 bye. Say bye 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 bye. Yeah, yep, yeah. But there be certain things out here, man. You be on these back roads and you see I've seen things, man. I'm like, calm down. You didn't see that. Keep going. Keep going. And like lately, I got being getting old. I don't get once I'm in this truck. I'm self-contained. I don't get out of this thing unless in the morning. Cause I remember I seen a head bob around on the right side. And what they do is they'll go in and check the doors in the back, and if and try to open it real quick, steal the stuff out the back. And I seen the head bob around. I was like, you know what? I'm not going back there to look. I pulled this truck all the way forward, and then when the check make sure that my stuff was locked and okay, I didn't lock the back door yesterday because I was in our yard. Yep, yep. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down. Look like there's a storm out on the ocean, and it's moving this old way. If your soul's not anchored in Jesus, you will surely drift away. Drift away, Lord, drift away. You will surely drift away. If your soul's not anchored in Jesus, you will surely drift away. All right, guys, you have a blessed day. Coming up next, Wellness for Frugal Mama. Get your workout on. We will see you guys tomorrow. I know no singing, and as always, you don't think nobody loves you. Know that I love you and God loves you too. Y'all be blessed. Don't be stressed. Deuces.